Should we stop talking about politics? I think we should stop talking about politics. But just for a minute, let's speak about politics. Because admittedly, there is a lot going on right now. What with the UK voting, France, Germany, Scotland, America, there is a lot going on. But I think we've got to a point where people are just making noise. There is no longer any point debating. We have debated until we are blue in the face. I think this woman on the news spoke for a nation when she said,
"You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this. There's too much politics going on at the moment."
The thing is, politics happen. They have been happening for hundreds and hundreds of years in this country. And they will continue to happen. It doesn't matter what any of us say. Debating on Facebook over and over again, continuously, with the same people, is not going to change a damn thing. People are going to vote the way that they were going to vote, regardless. These debates on Facebook, they just keep going on and on and on. And admittedly guys, admittedly, I am part of this, and I need to stop. So this endless stream of just bullshit that goes on places like Facebook, I think needs to stop. We have reached the peak. And you know what? Life does go on. Doesn't matter who wins the general election in the UK, life will continue. It has to continue. We'll continue working, we'll continue doing business, we will continue with our lives. The sun will continue to shine. Sometimes, in the UK, at least. The spring flowers will keep coming up, the trees will get green. These politicians, by the way, they come and go every 4 years, in the UK at least. In 4 years' time there'll be a new lot. And then a new lot, and then a new lot. And they'll all be talking the same bullshit as the last ones. I mean, yes, you could argue the finer points. The poor might be more impoverished, the rich will get richer. But let's face it, that has happened in the past, in the not too distant past, in everybody's countries. There are times when the right wing will get in power, and then there will be times when the left wing will get back in power. It goes in a big cycle and it'll never end. With the leaders we've got in the world now, at the moment, the options we've got, they're all bad. They are all bad. But things will go on, we'll continue working, and it doesn't matter what Donald Trump says. We will continue doing what we were going to do, and what we always have been doing. Getting on with life. I mean, short of him dropping a nuclear bomb on someone, which, let's be honest, could happen, life will go on. And in 4 years' time, or 8 years' time, he won't be here anymore. And there'll be some other toss spot in the job. I think the biggest problem of all, people aren't voting. That is the biggest problem. People are talking and they're not voting. And you can tell that by the such poor turnout and low numbers, especially in the UK, right? Young people, in particular, have a different opinion on the elections, the votes, the politicians, from their older generations. The baby boomers definitely have a different point of view from us millennials, for example, right? But why are millennials not voting? We're not. I think there needs to be less talk. Less talk, less shite, and more votes. If you want to change things, it's the only way to do it. Right? So, tell you what, general election. It's coming up in the UK, whether we like it or not, it's happening. Instead of just talking shite to Uncle Ned or Aunt Betty on Facebook, who are never going to listen to your point of view, and they don't care, right? Get out and vote. And tell your mates to vote. Because if they do vote, that'll make the world a difference. Young people need to get out and vote. That is the only thing that matters right now. The absolute abuse that goes on in social media is just not going to do anything. It's not going to achieve anything. It's not going to change anyone's mind. The only thing that can change the outcome of politics nowadays is if young people, millennials and younger, vote.